shall be found liars unto thee.
And thy enemies shall be found liars. What it says?
Unto thee. And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
And thou shalt do what?
Tread upon their high places.
Read and say thy enemies shall be found liars.
And
the wickedness of the white man, the greatest lie ever that the white man told was Jesus Christ was a white man. Jesus Christ is a black man, according to the Bible. The wickedness of the white man, you right. We was lied to. We was given a white Jesus. Jesus Christ is not a white man. If you read the scriptures, it tell you he was a Negro. Read again.
And thine enemies shall be found liars.
And thy enemies shall be found liars. Just like they gave us that blue-eyed, blonde-haired, red-skinned Jesus. And never told us that who was the true Messiah according to the scriptures, man. Enemies shall be found liars. They gave us a new strange religion. They gave us Christianity. You understand? And beat that into the slaves. That's why Isaiah was telling you in Isaiah the 40th chapter, verse 4, these crooked ways got to be made straight, man. Psalms 85 and 11, the truth shall spring out of the earth. St. John 8 and 32, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now we got this Edomite right here. You understand? Said wickedness of the white man, you damn right. We got this Edomite right here trying to go off. Trying to throw his weight around. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something, man. Wait a minute. The truth shall spring out of the earth, man. Give me Galatians 4 and 16. You going to accept it or you not going to accept it? Period. Come on, man. Galatians 4 and 16. Let's get it.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16.
Read.
And therefore become your enemy. Am I therefore become your enemy?
Am I therefore become your enemy? Read on.
Because I tell you the truth.
Because I tell you the truth. Let me tell you something. Your obligation was to suppress the truth and keep the truth from the chosen people. Because as long as you lie to us, that maintains your rulership. As long as you lie to us, that helps sustain your imperialism and your rulership. Because the minute the truth spring out of the earth, that's the end of your dominion. That's the end of your rulership. That's the end of your empire. That's the end of your American system. That's the end of your government. That's the end of Babylon, man. You understand? Read it again, Al.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
You don't like me because I tell you the truth? You don't like me because I tell you that the white man, the wickedness of the white man is his lies, falsehood, and deceit that he has put on God's chosen people? Gave us a strange religion along with a strange God and many other strange traditions that we follow heavily today. You got black folks don't even know they're the Israelites and want to submit to this American dream and follow the customs of America. Who you think responsible for that? Talking about the wickedness of the white man, you damn right. What the Bible say? You rather gonna get it or you rather not gonna get it, man. What it say?
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16.
Read.
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Have I become your enemy? Go ahead.
Because I tell you the truth.
Because I tell you the truth. Because I tell you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. Because I tell you the Edomites, who the Bible speaks of, is the so-called white man that would eventually go into servitude and slavery under the hands of the Israelites. Have I become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth that Christ was a black man with melanated skin, with woolly hair. The Lion of the tribe of Judah. When I tell you that the Bible is for the nation of Israel and Israel only, that the kingdom of heaven is for the nation of Israel and Israel only, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Because I tell you that the Most High didn't give us religion, that he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments? Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? That the Bible is for and by the Israelites, man. You understand? Let's continue to read on, man. Wait a minute. Give me Malachi 2 and 6. Give me Malachi 2 and 6. Bring that out. This is the book of Malachi in the Old Testament, chapter 2, verse 6. Read.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 6.
The
law of truth was in his mouth.
The law of lies was in Malachi's mouth.
The law of truth was in his mouth.
The law of truth was in his mouth. When we go out in the streets, the law of truth is supposed to be in our mouth. We're supposed to speak the truth with boldness. We're supposed to be bold as a lion. The law of truth was in his mouth, man. Now, you rather gonna stand for truth or you gonna fall for anything? But these crooked ways gotta be made straight, man. Now we see exactly what it's talking about. Go to 1 John. Not 1 John. Go to St. John chapter 1 and 23. Finna close it out. St. John 1 and 23. Because this goes back to Isaiah the 40th chapter, verses 1 through 3. So we go into St. John chapter 1, verse 23. Come on.
St. John chapter 1 and verse 23.
Read.
He said, I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness.
He said, I'm the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. Because John the Baptist got that from Isaiah the 40th chapter. Now we already know what the wilderness is. We already broke down what the wilderness is. The wilderness represents the spiritual entanglement of God's people, not knowing who they are. I'm the voice crying in the wilderness. Read on.
Make straight the way of the Lord.
Make straight the way of the Lord. You understand? Get the crooks out. Get rid of these lies, man. Drop your holidays and pick up some holy days. Drop your religion and pick up the laws, statutes, and commandments. Find out who you are. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, woman, and child. Find out who you are. That's what it means to make straight the way of the Lord, as the prophet Isaiah. Because Isaiah said that in the 40th chapter, man. We're supposed to be making straight for the way of the Lord. We're supposed to be weeding out the nonsense and weeding out the madness. We're supposed to know thyself. We're supposed to be spiritually cleansing ourselves and gaining spiritual consciousness. We're supposed to be evolving. We're supposed to be elevating, coming out of the root chakra, trying to make our way to the universal chakra, man. We're supposed to be studying to show ourselves approved. Man, give me that, man, in Timothy. Is that in Timothy? 2 Timothy 2:15, man. Give me that. That's how we going to make straight the way of the Lord. 2 Timothy 2:15. Come on.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God.
It says study to show somebody else approved.
To show thyself approved.
Study to impress somebody else.
To show thyself approved.
Study to show yourself approved. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, woman, and child, who are the physical, biblical descendants of the ancient Israelites. It said you're supposed to study to show thyself approved unto who?
Unto God.
Unto man.
Unto God.
Unto God. Go ahead.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed.
That needed not to be ashamed. Take pride in your heritage. Take pride in your culture. Take pride in your language. Take pride in your God. Take pride in knowing you're an Israelite. You understand? Take pride in keeping your laws, statutes, and commandments and your customs. Be proud of that. You don't need to be ashamed. Tell them who you are. Tell them you the gods and goddesses of the earth, black man, black woman, Native American man, woman, and child. Tell them you the head honchos. Tell them the earth was made for your sake. That you are the special people above all people, according to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Take pride in who you are. Don't let the oppressor suppress you and keep you down. Don't let the white man go tell you to bleach your skin and want to be like him and follow this damn American dream. Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Study to show yourself approved, man. And that's how you make it straight for God to come in, man. Going back to John now. Where we was at? John chapter 1 verse what? John chapter 1 verse 23. He said, I'm the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. Make straight the way of the Lord, as said the prophet Isaiah. You see? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Making straight the way of the Lord. How you going to make straight the way of the Lord if you continue to follow the lies? How you going to make straight the way of the Lord if you continue to follow the nonsense of this wicked system, man? Give me Revelation 18, man. Revelation 18, you know what I want. Come up out of here. Let's get it.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4.
Come on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of her, everybody.
Come out of her, my people.
Come out of her, my people. Who are the Lord's people? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites, man. You are the chosen seed. Come out of her, my people. Come out of what? This wicked system. America, Babylon. Come out of her. That's how you make straight the way of the Lord. Coming out of this system. That's how you make what Isaiah was talking about in chapter 40, verse 4. The crook. That's how you're going to make that straight. Come out of her, my people. Go ahead.
It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Be not partakers of her sins. That's how you make straight the way of the Lord. Be not partakers of this system sins, man. Because America is wicked, man. This is the most wickedest country ever. You know what I'm saying? This is for the chosen, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Because your habits comes from your habitation. This place have plagued a lot of our brothers and sisters with this perpetual wickedness that they continue to carry on in the United States of America. You living in America, you damn near gonna scarcely be saved. Come out of her, my people, and be not partakers of her sins that you receive, not of a plague, because some punishments is coming to this place, man. Nuclear destruction is soon to rain down on Babylon. Come out of her. You understand? Now give me Isaiah 52, verse 11. Isaiah 52, verse 11. America will go directly into destruction, man. Whether you believe it or not, it's Bible prophecy. Give me Isaiah 52 and 11. We're trying to show you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans how to make straight the way of the Lord, like John the Baptist was saying. Also going back to Isaiah the 40th chapter. We're trying to show you how to make what's crook straight. Give me that out.
Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 11. Depart ye, depart ye.
Depart ye. Separate. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, separate. Depart ye. Get out of it. Go ahead.
Go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing.
Touch no what?
Unclean thing.
So that's how you make the way of the Lord straight, man. That's what John the Baptist was saying. Touch no unclean thing. Read on.
Go ye out of the midst of her.
Go ye out of the midst of her. That's why we just showed you in Revelation 18, verse 4. It said, I heard another voice saying, come out of her, my people. You got to get out of this wicked system. Not physically, but spiritually. Come out of her. Change your mind. Be converted. Be sound. Be grounded. Have common ground. Be not double-minded. Come out of her. Read on,
It says, be ye clean, that bear the vessels of the Lord. Verse 12.
That's it. What it say in verse 12? Isaiah 52, verse 12.
For ye shall not go out with haste.
See that? So basically, Isaiah 52:11 says, depart ye. You got to come out of this worldly system, man. That's what it's talking about. Come out of her, man. That's how you make straight the way of the Lord. You can't make straight the way of the Lord being a victim to religion and being a victim to denominations. Now going back into Isaiah. Watch this. Because Israel did that long time ago, man. Isaiah chapter 52. Give me Isaiah chapter where it talks about it Israel have vessels that can hold no water. Where is that in? I think that's in Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Yeah, go to Jeremiah chapter go to Jeremiah chapter 2 Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 11, man. Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 11. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods?
Have a nation changed their gods? They still worshiping them same old false gods to this very day. All these heathen nations worshiping all these false gods. Read on,
Have the nation changed their gods? Which are yet no gods?
Which are yet no God, because the true God is the God of Israel. Read on, go ahead.
But
how y'all doing? Y'all got questions? Y'all can ask questions if y'all want to. We out here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, go ahead.
But my people have changed their glory.
What God said? God said, who people have changed their glory?
But my people.
God said, my people. Every time you read this Bible, it says, my people. Why is it constantly saying, my people? Because the people of God is the Israelite nation, man. The people of God is the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Whether you believe it or not, you are the physical, true descendants of the ancient Israelites, man. And God said, my people have did what? Read.
It says, but my people have changed their glory for that which do not profit.
They changed their glory. They changed the laws, statutes, and commandments. God gave the nation of Israel holy oracles, and they changed them out to follow other nations, man. They changed their glory for which do not profit. It ain't no profit in following these other nations and worshiping these false gods and these religions that don't hold no true doctrine and that don't hold no correction, man. Read on Isaiah chapter 2, verse 12.
Verse 12, be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, said the Lord. Verse 13.
Now wait a minute. Skip down, y'all. Go ahead. Read verse 13. Jeremiah 2 and 13. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 13. For my people have committed two evils.
Most I say you Israelites committed two evils. Come on.
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
It said what God said?
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
What the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans did?
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
That's why God allowed slavery. That's exactly why he allowed slavery. These black folks run around here talking about, I don't understand why slavery happened. I don't understand why the white man put chains on the black man's neck. I don't understand why they took us from the west coast of Africa and shipped us to the United States of America. Because God allowed the white man to do that to you. That's what God is. God is universal power. God can transmutate. God can work in any nation he please. You understand? God can work through the Chinaman. God can work through the Japanese man. God can work through the African man. God can work through the white man. God can work through the Mongolian man. What did God do to you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? You are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You didn't keep God's commandments. So what did God do? He allowed the white man to enslave you and bring you as servants to teach you a lesson. That's why you've been in slavery ever since 1918 up until the present day age. What it is, 2021? How many years we've been in slavery? 400 some odd years in slavery. What did the white man do to us? Beat us, he raped us, he robbed us, he castrated us, he taught us false religion. They gave us a false white God. They told us Jesus was a white man. The Bible says he was a black man. The Bible says the prophets of the Bible was a black man. It was not a black man that didn't write the Bible. But now you've been given a white Jeremiah, a white Ezekiel. The 12 disciples was white. God allowed the white man to tell you all these lies because you was very disobedient to God. We upset God so badly. When we upset at God, he chose the white man to do what he's doing to us today. So that's why the white man treat us the way he treat us today, because God allowed the white man to do that to us. The white man is the vessels and the wrath that God uses. That's why this happened to us. That's what the Bible is telling you. But they don't call them white in the Bible. They call them Edomites. That's the true nation. That's the true real name of the white man. It ain't no Caucasian, white people, European people. The Bible calls them the Edomites. Edom was the first son of Isaac and Rebekah. He was the oldest brother of Jacob. The Bible tells you that. So the Edomites did that to God's people because God allowed them to do that. Read on, Read on.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 13.
That's what we're trying to show you. Read on.
For my people have committed two evils.
What did God's people do?
Committed two evils.
God said that we committed evil. And there's a price to pay for that. Read on.
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water.
Now how do we forsake God? God told us not to eat pork. Get that picture, Rosalind. God told us not to eat seafood. He told the Israelites not to eat that. That's why he gave Moses the law. He said not to eat the swine. He said this is an abominable animal on the earth. He said that this is an unclean animal. Hold that right there. He told the Israelites not to eat pig, not to eat crab, not to eat shrimp, not to eat lobster, not to eat rabbit. God told the Israelites not to do that. But guess what happened? The Israelites said, we don't care. We're going to eat anything we want. So when they started breaking the commandments of God, he allowed these other nations to do that to us. We don't. Go ahead. But you're not going to learn that in Christianity because America can't afford to teach you that over here. All we've been given is religions and false lies. They never will tell you the truth. You're not being taught the true gospel. We're telling you the true gospel. Read on.
They have ask you a question. I'm a Bible teacher too, so I was just trying to understand what you were preaching. The Bible teaches us what now? Say that again.
See, basically, well, we have to put it like this. See, we've been given religion today, right? Now you got some nation is under some religion. We got 18 nations in the earth. Everybody think that religion matters, that it's about your religious status. But however, God never gave religion, period. When you read Deuteronomy chapter 4, it tells you that God selected a special group of people for himself. Now, if you know the Bible, we know that those people would be the Israelites that God gave his commandments to. He gave the laws, the statutes, the judgments. He selected the Israelites as his chosen people. That never changed. Over here in America, they tell you it did change. They tell you that God went from a select group of people, a chosen people, to when you enter the New Testament, they say he went to dealing with all nations. But that's not true.
Well, hang on. God's chosen people, his elect,
right,
was initially the Jews, the Hebrews.
Right.
The state of Israel. But when Christ came,
I'm gonna stop this.